Okay, who thought it was a good idea to make a movie where all the main characters die? In the sequel trilogy, Luke gets killed off, Leia gets killed off, Han gets killed off. Who thought that was a fucking good idea? What sort of shit are they thinking? Oh, I can't believe this. I mean, Chewie is the only one of the original guys left, if you count C-3PO and R2-D2, of course. But why? Chewie, don't get me wrong, is a really good character. Why did they kill him? The rest of them off. Why? This peeves me off so much. And that, why is Emperor Palpatine alive, for God's sake? I don't believe God exists. How can there be God if he creates this garbage? I think Star Wars has been on a downward spiral since Disney purchased it. It was way much better with Lucasfilm and keeping all the continuity and right and everything. Why? I got this book from the library called the Star Wars Encyclopedia, and in it I learned that Han and Leia had another son in another continuity that's not canon anymore, and he became a Sith Lord named Darth Caedus. That sounds so much cooler than Kylo Ren. Why the hell would you not keep that continuity and mess it up with your own damn stuff, Disney? I hate the mouse. Now let's talk about production. They made a successful character with Baby Yoda. He's really cute. That's the main part of why I like The Mandalorian. But they thought that they could place him on every single piece of fucking merch that you can possibly get your hands on, and people would buy it. Well, yeah, I have a mug with his face on it. I think I have him on a patch or whatever on my shelf over there. I have this nug of him, which actually isn't made by Disney. It was made by this Toronto company called Nugs. They make little clay things. Link in the description, by the way. They're really good. But why? Why would you use this cute little man's likeness to profit off of him? I mean, I see why. Just look into his dark eyes. He's so cute. But why would you turn a cute character like Grogu and use him for money? Why? So you know how it is. I was excited for Book of Boba Fett until I saw this dumb CBR article talking about how Robert Rodriguez is directing it. Why? Why would you use the man who's made films like these and make him direct this? His special effects haven't changed in the 20 years that he's been directing fucking movies. I have a copy of Spy Kids 3 right here. I would destroy if VHSs have not gone up in value. But close your eyes with me. Let's all imagine me destroying this. Oh. Why'd I do that? Okay, I'll just put that right there. Oh. Yes. Why would you have the man who did... Well, I mean, the movies did well. But the special effects suck. Even in his latest movie, We Can Be Heroes, that movie sucked. Why? You ruined a show I was excited for about my man the Mandalorian, Boba Fett himself, who somehow lived, and yeah, I was excited. Why would you do that? The best character in the whole Star Wars franchise, other than Jar Jar Binks and General Grievous. Yep, those guys go a lot higher on my list. Why? Why? Okay, to get my mind off the anger that I'm fueling myself with, let's talk about some positives, like the good stuff I love about Star Wars. You've got the Clone Wars and the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. All those are amazing. Recently, I got this graphic novel a couple years back. I just thought it was an adaptation of Star Wars The Clone Wars. Apparently, there was a whole other Star Wars series called Star Wars The Clone Wars that was a cartoon. And that's where Saji Ventress came from. And it came out with my favorite character ever, And Star Wars, Dirge. Ah, good old Dirge. I didn't know anything about him till recently, and he's this race of peaceful alien symbiotic beings that can only take form in armor. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, those are really the things I like about Star Wars, yeah. Most of it, the rest of it, I fucking hate because it's pieces of dog shit. Like, why? Why would you do this? Why? Why would you do this to Star Wars? Quite possibly one of the best pop culture franchises in history. Disney just goes up and ruins it just for money. You didn't have to make the sequel trilogy, but you did. And guess what that turned out for you? Bad money. You got less money than you spent on it, I'm assuming. I have not looked that up. I'll look that up when I'm editing it, and I will correct myself. But, yeah. Why? Oh, why would you do that? Just why? Why would you do that? And get Robert Rodriguez to direct a film. Hell, I bet Kevin Feige's directing a film. I bet that's gonna be super successful, right? Wrong! Why would you have the guy who directs Marvel movies to direct a Star Wars movie? He doesn't know anything about it. Get Steven Spielberg to direct one, for all I care. Why does Finn able to use a lightsaber in The Force Awakens? It makes no sense. He's had no training. He's not even Force sensitive. He's a stormtrooper. Correct myself there. Rey, why'd you make her the most unlikable person ever, who's the granddaughter of Emperor Palpatine? Why'd you have Poe Dameron and BB-8? Those guys add nothing to the story at all. Why? Why? Why do you do things, Disney? For money, obviously. That's why you make live-action movies of all your successes over the years. That's why! Yeah, so at least the one fucking thing I'm excited for, which is the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, hopefully it's not ruined by Disney. Unless it probably will be when it comes out. But what's that, like in a year? Yeah. And don't they have all those other Star Wars shows? I mean, at least one of them has to be good, right? Yeah, right. Like, it's not like every single one is bad. I think the problem is Disney just ruins good things. They ruined Toy Story. They ruined... What else did they ruin? They ruined Lion King. Mulan. Yeah, they ruined a lot of things, actually. By rebooting them and just wanting money, making live-action stuff, making bad sequels. Yeah, you get it. And that's the end of Star Wars Rant. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a comment on what your rant is about Star Wars, if you have any that you dislike, about the whole entire franchise. I dislike everything Disney had to put into it. And yeah, comment if you want this to be a series, because then I'll make it into one. I'll do rants for every single franchise I hate. Yeah, I'll do that for you. While I was editing this video and filming the holiday special, it appears like the Star Wars gods, I've angered them because my little baby Yoda, his ear has fallen off. No! Yeah, subscribe for Baby Yoda. He needs all the help he can get. He needs money to fix his ear. Yeah, he does. Why? Why must this happen to the cutest of us?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.